I got out of a second of mother of all trades on oil over the last week. Sizing was huge for me, so it's a big deal. Old guys are hard to know it. Doesn't work quite the same as you youngsters. So it's a big deal to us. Look at that, eh? So this is the US dollar DXY. We called that as support, well, just under 5 months ago. Right to the penny. We'll see if it holds though. Anyway, interim resistance is this dotted algo line there. It backed off it, and now it, anyway, it gets through there and gets up into this 20-day. It's quite a ways, 96, 93, mind you, be down in here by the time it gets there, but it do some damage to gold and a few other things. Definitely put pressure on oil. It's another reason I got out of the oil trade, because I thought, well, if that comes off, I think more likely the dollar will sit in between here going forward. But I don't control the market. CARA. Yes, Tracy, great observation. We did talk about it possibly getting to the 200. DPW. Junk, but it's up 20%. Watch the 50% and watch the clean dollar. Be very careful. See pre-market high, $1.04. Careful. Eyes, 16%, $1.47 pre-market. Same thing, junk. The technology, well, I'm not going to go into the fundamentals, but careful. It's a holiday market, be very careful. 334. What is this? SPAX, up 29%. Watch the 50% close. Pre-market high, yeah, watch your 350 and the 50%. OPXA, 66%. Watch your pre-market high at $1.20, which would make it $1.25. Watch your 75% and your 100%. So watch your quarters. 125, your 75%, 100%, $1.50. Market open momentums, watch your quarters. If you see anything else going on, put it in the room, and let's get at least a home run, if not a grand slam today. I'm in the mood. First day of the quarter, and I hit one out of the park, so I'm pumped. Oh, by the way, there's a big inflection in the market coming soon. In the next 30 days, could come anytime. Pardon me. But I listed it out here. Well, it'll affect, it's going to affect a lot of things. Remember, fundamentals are late to the party. Charting always knows in advance. So everything from the S&P, XIV, US oil, so that include VIX, gold, the miners, dollar, oil, natural gas, silver, they're all going to inflect within 30 days. Unless they pull off a magic trick of mammoth proportions, but I don't think they can. Not like that. They can manage the S&P in certain markets and stuff, but big inflections are tough to, there just isn't, they can't. So we'll see if I'm right. But I'm not saying too much too publicly. The general market, they know what they're doing, so they can figure it out. Okay, we're just about at open here. 15 seconds. See how we do here. I'll be sharing less and less going forward soon here. Less and less. To the general market, that is. OPXA is holding that open here, 104. SPEX really strong at open here. So that 350 mark, that's going to be tough because the 350 and the 50% don't sit together here. I just about hit it pre-market at 336, and there you go. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Wow, this is the lightest our room has been since we started. A lot of people enjoying the beach, I guess. There it goes. Nice action. Wow. Just crazy. Whoa, did that ever come off hard? Whoa, whoa. Careful. Really careful here. That came off really hard, really fast. OPXA is holding up. DPW, nothing serious. CARA, I wouldn't be surprised if it got a little bit of a bounce. It could even bounce up to the 100-day, just so you know, but I think it'll visit very close to that 200 before it gets going. Watch that MACD, that's your tell. You could even watch it on the hourly. The MACD. Let's take a look. Yeah, the MACD's turned up here, I guess. That's a little tight, maybe. Boy, oil's still going. I got out a little early there. But, wow, is it ever moving? It's got heavy res coming soon. The dollar ain't backing off. I mean, it's backed off a little bit, but not much. The dollar doesn't directly affect oil, but it will affect oil if it gets going. And I know the dollar doesn't directly affect gold either, but there's a, oh, I missed DI halt. That was at 9 o'clock. Missed that one. USD JPY definitely affects oil and miners. And the dollar does too, to a certain extent. Wow, SPAX, wow. Crazy. Eyes strong open. Guru's talking about a strong open in eyes. It lost VWAP. It's a short. Look at that short. Morning, Leanne. Hope your dogs are doing better. That used to happen to my dogs when I used to have a wonderful ranch at one time. Man, I miss that ranch. Anyway, yeah, the dogs would get into the porcupines all the time. In fact, one of the dogs never came back. Sad. We got so tired of it, we used to pull them out ourselves. So sad. Guru's talking about eyes strong open, and it's well, lost VWAP. There's our lesson on shorting, by the way, Tracy. Anyway, I'm just being facetious, sorry. Sorry, Leanne, that's too bad. Well, we're looking for a home run here because our room is the quietest it's been since inception. A lot of people sleeping in here. Whoa, nice. So that 50% is going to hit 375. The problem here is it's so volatile. Anyway, pre-market shoulda, woulda, coulda. 336, I was going to hit it. And frick. was so busy with oil. Yeah, I've been patting myself on the back all morning about that oil play. I'm going to rub it in too. I'm going to keep rubbing it in all day today and all day tomorrow. I just don't get social media. Trust me, our trading group was just about having heart attacks from celebrating this morning. Oh, here we go. So let's see here. When I say trading group, I'm talking about we've officially started a dark pool and pretty pumped. That's our first big trade in the pool. Wow, this is awesome. I like the way this trade's better than SPEX. SPEX will probably get a lot more lift, but it's got huge variance. OPXA. See, this is holiday trading right here at its best. Okay, here we go. Ooh, look at that. Come on, 100%, let's do this. There's variance there too, though. Not as much, though. I'm going to scale this one small just for fun. Just so I can scream it from Twitter all day. Let's see here. No, it's not getting it yet. The thing is, the time schedule changes on these holiday days, like where, we start backing off by 10:15, taking our foot off the pedal. The foot can stay on the pedal for the whole half day. Here we go. Here we go. This one could get fun. What's the liquidity like in here? 2.27 million. That's hilarious. This is awesome. Okay, well, I'm in 1,000 shares for fun. I don't know what my fill, 132 is my fill. 132 OPXA, 1,000 shares just for the heck of it. I don't even know if I should alert this. It's struggling with that 100% now. Well, there, I alerted it, but I let them know it was just for fun. It doesn't look like it's gonna, well, we'll see, I guess. You never know. What do we got left on that candle? 44 seconds. Well, that's not bad for 40 seconds. Should be more pressure than that. There comes pressure there. SPX. Ooh. Well, that's pretty nice. Oil's almost to resistance if you're long. Some nice 5-minute candles. Just got so volatile in there at one point. OPXA is struggling with that 100%. I should have waited for that candle switch. That's a mistake. That's very undisciplined. But considering the oil trade was over $250,000 trade, this is fine. So OPXA, let's get, yeah, still holding up. 98%. It's not bad. This is nice action here. Over 50%, it gets interesting. And hitting it at 336 would have been nice. How you doing there? Well, there's a great lesson in shorting, boy. Morning momos, when they lose VWAP, it's short bias right off the bat, especially if it sits at 50, 100, 150, or 200% gain. So basically your quarters again, right? And then once it loses VWAP, every time it hits VWAP, you can re-short it. And you just go to, you see how the 50s here, you just go to whichever MA catches it, or support level of whatever choice, and you long it to VWAP, short it to VWAP, long it, short it, long it, short it. But you have to get good, right, in between there. But you can just hit it the one time on the short. And that's really all shorting comes down to. And then there's a bunch of other little details that I'll put in the video for you, Trace. DPW. I just don't like shorting myself. I'm not, I have a bias against shorting. Old school. Oil's almost at resistance. It's right there, another 3 cents. URG. Morning, Nick. Glad to have you out. Really quiet in the room this morning. Super quiet. Super duper quiet. Wow, oil. Unbelievable action. I got it way too early. But I get the middle of moves. I'm not the early guy, I'm not the late guy. I'm right in the middle. If I can get it from 30% to 60%, that 30% inside there, and stay safe. Love the beach, man. I'm never leaving the beach. I will never leave the beach. I will die in the ocean. There's no doubt about it. You ever hear about that guy that wanted to commit suicide in Florida, Miami area, and he hired a helicopter and jumped out, and it didn't work, but then he died in the hospital from his injuries. Oh, that's sad, and I'm laughing, but you know, it's time to go. It's time to go. Might as well celebrate it. OPXA. See, like OPXA had lost VWAP, so you got to be careful. You got to know what you're doing. There's different indicators in there, but looks like I'm about to experience a small loss here in OPXA. Let's get some discipline together here and actually put a stop on this. So I'm going to call my stop 113. Let's do that. 113. OPXA set. Yeah, you know, copper, there's a big inflection coming, Nick, that we're going to be talking about soon. I see a big one in the charts. It's a big one. Come on. 121. Bounce off EMAP, you little bugger. What would I lose here? 130. Be like a $200 loss. Wow, that sucks. That's like a nice dinner out. It's a steak dinner for 3. I go to the cheap steakhouses. Come on, let's do this. Oh, I just about hit my stop too. Oh, oil hit the resistance and backed off. Well, it's almost time to crack a cerveza and go to the beach. Wow, oil really came off and hit that res. URA. You should put that chart into the free chat room, Nick. I'm going to be firing up that free chat room after we get back from holidays in a big way. And do some highlight trades in there and stuff. Morning, JD. Hope all's good with you. Really quiet day in the room here. But we are going to find one home run. That was a home run short, and I suspect Maven probably hit it. Where is Maven? Oh, you're in the room. Oh, look at CARA. So it's getting its bounce. I'd be careful though. Let it firm up and confirm. Firm up and confirm. Anybody in here this morning? Doesn't look like it. Just me gloating about my mother of all trades. I think it's how that works. Oh, these people are all right in here. Ooh, we had some people sign up this weekend. I better say morning in here too, eh? Why not? Sartaj awake yet? No, he lives in the dark. He's a programmer. They don't live during the day. Okay, what's going on here? Oil came off resistance, Dixie. The fellow that trained me really screwed me for life on the Dixie. That's what he used to call it. Look at this. Some nice intraday action here. So I was gonna day trade it and then I backed off. Shoot. Probably hit the 200 on the 5 and back off. 1670. Could whack it because the MACD on the 5. I wonder if I should just wind up and smoke this thing right now. 1.5 million. There's lots of liquidity in here. Maybe I should just whack this thing. Let's look at it on the 1 minute. I kind of want something really volatile though. This PEX is bear bias now. OPXA, I wouldn't short it yet. But SPEX isn't looking that great. It's testing its first MA though. You gotta let it kind of, well, it depends on eyes. Wow, what a piece of junk. DPW. When you're looking at technology with eyes, it isn't what people think. I mean, it's good stuff to a point. DPW's bears bias, CARA. So this is the 1 minute I'm watching here. Finding that curious. OPXA, there we go. There we go. Maybe I'll just be nice here. It's pretty quiet in there too. We had some good signups though this weekend. That's good. OPXA. Come on, let's do this. Last couple of weeks, my morning molos haven't been great. SPEX is not looking good. CARA's coming off here at 1. What else is going on out there? Anything? Anybody yelling at me again today here? My cozy little beach has been invaded by Americans. I didn't mean to sound negative about it. SPX. Let's look at the scanners. Need one really smoking hit to start the quarter off. Mind you, I got that in oil, but let's get another one here. Yeah, these markets are going to change soon. Next 30 days or so. Yeah, most of the charts say early September though, like in terms of a long-term trend, but I don't know. I'll look. We're going to be doing heavy charting between now and Tuesday morning, so I'll be able to tell you more. Pardon me. I wonder how Guru feels about that eyes open that he says was so good. I don't. That's something else I don't get. But whatever else. Start taping my mouth maybe. Come on. I think I'm dead in this OPXA. It's a lot of hot dog dinners. SPEX, the only thing that made it slightly more difficult short was blah, 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 blah. Mad ass. He's a good trader. Just reading through some of the tweets here. It's a VWAP. Bama broker. I'm actually concerned about natural gas, like very. I'm worried we have bottomed. Yep. And inflection time, Bama, it's coming. It's going to be a face ripper, that's the next one. It might not get going really heavy until early September, but it's going to be a face ripper. It's going to be fun. I think I got it. I think I got it pinned down. I just got to get exact dates now and stuff. Robert Padone. That company is not run by anyone with a clue of anything. MBRX. 9 million in the bank. Oh my good lord. 5%. Hey, look at this. Hey, look. OPXA. Can't believe people are running public companies with $9 million in the bank. The company I retired out of, we could vaporize that in weeks. Most. And that's a family business. MSTI volatility halt. MSTI volatility halt, and OPXA is about to get going. We could get some serious jiggy going here. Could be jiggy time. It's the one on halt. I only said it 10 times. Damn. I got beach on the mind. Come on, Kurt, shake it off. Let's do this. Could somebody tell me what my halt was? The hell was that? SPXI maybe? It's okay, don't tell me. I'll do it myself. SPEX? No, that's a short. See how VWAP, and then your next MA, there's your lesson in shorting. Now be careful at this MA. It's just the opposite of the other way around, Trace. CLSH went nuts Friday. Really? Yeah, I get so many of them going, I have a hard time. Any more than 3 thoughts. PXI, was that? Come on, you guys, I need help. What's that halt? Good Lord. OPXA. Oh, this could get fun. MSDI trading halt. Is that the one? Here, I'll look it up. Oh shit. Wow, this could get really good really fast. Nice action. Let's see here. Oh, this could go. It's got time of day against it, but could go. NGGYA. Interesting. Which room is that? Okay, well, it's all over my Twitter, Facebook, Stock Twits. Come on, baby. Come on. Open house. This room. Let's give the man a link. Or woman, maybe. Alpha woman, maybe. It's possible. You never know. I know a lot of alpha women. Let's put out a little feeler out there. Let's tell the Twitter Stock Twits universe here. I thought I already did though. Let's do it again. Get it. Keeping me in tune with what's going on. Matt's got no internet today. Wow, something really odd happened with this sound. Can I get a quick mic check? Somebody tell me if you can still hear me. Thanks, guys. Well, that was really weird. Come on. So OPXA, I think I'm going to bite the dust here. Small trade. Steak dinner for 3. Wow, I can't even switch my windows. What the hell? Computer's like completely going nuts. There we go. Pardon me. Yeah, I'm in at 132, I think. Small trade, 1,000 shares. So it's a big $1,300 trade. 250 times smaller than my oil trade. Yep, I'm going to be rubbing that one in for days, days and days and days. Huh, I thought it was going to get going there and then shoot. Holiday trading, you can get some decent, weird momos. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Okay, 200 on the 5 is what we need to know here. Where is it? Oh, it's so close. How much room we got there? We're trading 1630. It's so close. $5,025 is what? It's 1,200 bucks. Okay, I got my fill, 1625, 5,000. Let's see what happens. Hey, is CARA in the room today, by the way? I forgot to send you a reply. I apologize. Well, I didn't forget. I'm clearing my backlog. Everything will be out by Wednesday morning. 1625 day trade alerts. Long CARA 1625. So 1650 is where I'm thinking I'll have to bail. I was thinking of, just a quick little hit here. What else am I watching? Oh yeah, not watching this very close, am I? But I have a stop in place, so CARA, I don't have a stop. Oh, I don't know if I got filled here. I don't have my execution hasn't come back. Weird. Okay, we got 2 minutes left on this candle, so it'd be really nice to get some mojo here, people. 1643, it hit, so 7 cents away from my target. Wow, that hit fast before I even looked. I was looking down. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. Come on, let's do this. Oh, look at this. Oh, hit it, hit it, hit it. Come on. There we go. Here we go. Hit 1649. Oh, you little bugger. Do it. $16.50 is a bad target. Like, close at $16.49 and call it a trade. Here we go. Oh, come on. Seriously? There's a minute and 11 seconds left. Hit it fast. Come on, before the minute. Go, 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 go. Okay, trailing out. Trailing out at 1650 plus. We'll see what I get here. So I got 1651.6. 1651.6. Closed. That's about 1,250 bucks. I'll have to take a look after the day is done here. Nice little trade. Oh yeah, Maven, I knew you were awake. bugger. No, I'm not going to ask how many shares he had. He probably hit it right behind me and pushed me up. Thanks. That's probably what happened there. I should look at the tape. I could probably find yours. Anyway, that one's done for now. Gets up over the 200 there, and you'll want to look for it here. I'll show you. If you can get up over the 200, then you come over to this chart, and the 100 on the 15 minutes is your next resistance. At 1798, but by the time it gets there, it'll probably be 1750 to 1775. So 1660 gets you 1750. Might not be a bad trade, actually. So we'll watch it here and see how it does. Might be the trade this afternoon, or later this week. I want to keep an eye on it. Did Alpha BB come in? Pretty quiet day here. Wow. You guys are quiet too. Everybody's asleep. Way to go, Maven. If you tell me you're buying another new car, I'm gonna hit my computer because I went small. I just made up for the hot dogs I'm losing over here. Oh, I haven't stopped out yet. Pretty soon. Well, up 13 on the one and down 200 on the other one. Mind you, I haven't lost yet. See if it hits my stop. CARA should be, probably not today, but later this week. I should get up and test a little more and then come off, and then the wider frame, you just have to look at those midday reviews at the videos, but I think on the daily it'll get pretty close to that 200 MA before it gets real serious lift here. What was this here? Somebody fat fingered hard. 1768. Holy cannoli. When did that happen? Wow. Jeez. Anybody else get this trade with us? That was a pretty smooth little day trade. I should really do more of those instead of those morning opens. Those morning opens are so risky. I'm going to come up and test that 200 here right away. I'd get ready for another pop if it does. I'm just going to grab a quick espresso here. I'll be right back. hit that 200 on the 5 there hard. Eric's 349 for 423. ACHN. Well, there's my stop. Huh. Shoot. 200 down on that one. Stopped. OPXA. Down 200. That's my bulldog, by the way. That's not me snorting and stuff. Well, it is me at times, but Eric's. I'm gonna look at that one here quick. See how it looks this morning. Hey Reed, did you get your watch list out? I didn't even check. Shoot. Shoot. NBGGY looking better and better. Okay, I'm gonna get in there. Eric's. Wow, it's got jig too, eh? Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Sorry about the noise there. I should really get over and take a quick look at this model on this one, but yeah. OPXA, you're dead to me. SPEX, dead to me. CARA, love this setup that's coming. On intraday. Day trade only. NBGGY. NBGGY. National Bank of Greece. So we are, I don't think we'll do a midday today because the markets, anything that's happening today in the markets really doesn't exist. I mean, it does, but it doesn't. Wow, look at that chart. Bull written all over it. MACD's about to turn up too. It's a nice chart. It's a screaming good chart. Breakout levels with the MACD turning up and expanding volume. Squeeze momentum just went green. Stock RSI's up. That's high probability to turn into a serious price action play here any second. May not be today, but soon. It's a serious chart. So is this one. Those are smoking charts. CARA on the intraday. Thinking about whacking this again here soon. Opa. Speaking of which, I should go for some Greek food today on the beach. Oh man, am I ever enjoying my time? What a great way to get sent out to pasture. Okay, here we go. Actually, speaking of which, I forgot how good swimming is for you. I'm still working on the first lap though. It's a big pool. Here we go. Here it goes. Okay, so entry point. EXO. I'll take a look at that one. Ooh, this is getting jiggy. The problem is it's at that 1675 quarter. Just gotta grab my espresso here. It's ready. Oh. Okay, that CARA trade setting up real quick here. Probably shouldn't have grabbed that espresso, but it's it. What did I say? 17 something. Okay, so I got my fill 5,000. Should be around 1703. I'll check it in a second here. Why are my execution orders coming back so slow today? Still not back. What the hell? Is TD on holidays or something? Come on, kids, hit this thing. Where are we at here? Maven, where are you? Coming behind me again. That was awesome last time. I know that was you. You know, I was watching that IMMU earlier. Oh yeah, we trade with breakouts for sure. We trade anything that moves. Oh damn. Come on. Time of day is starting to get itself ahead of us. Mind you, it's holiday trading. Time of day doesn't really apply today. A little bit of a break maybe. It's getting a little bit extended. How much do we got left? 228. Get it up over to 1725. Come on. I wasn't in this trade, I'd open those charts. Take a look at XO and IMMU. XO is on our, it's covered on our swing trading platform. Okay, 1:58 left, so it has to do it in the next minute here, or pressure is going to come. Darn it. This isn't good. Nope. Not good. I closed 1703. I lost a penny. Well, I haven't even got my fills back yet. I'm going to wait and see how the switch of this 5-minute candle holds up here. Closed 1703. Up 13, down 250 on the day so far. And sure enough, look at that. Damn it. Last minute again. Shoot. It's probably Maven. Where are you, Maven? Talk to us. 1713. Damn it. See, stay with your plan. Trade your plan. Don't be double-minded. Darn it. Look at that, it's going for the target too. Bugger. Well, I could still pick up 25 cents at least. Really the target's 50 cents from 1726. Stopped right at the quarter there too. Is this the switch of the candle? Yeah. It's holding up nice too. Wow, moved in the last minute like the last one, on the last 5 minute. Maybe I should wait for that, the move in the last minute. There's 4 minutes left on this candle. Problem is there's not a lot of room in the candles, right? 1689 to, well, there's enough there. Okay, there's my fill, 1726. Let's see. $17.26. Now if they could just make it easy on me this time, instead of freaking me out. What we got left on this candle? 252. There, that's nicer. Come on, hit that thing. Ooh, oil's right up against resistance. Two minutes, 34 seconds left. This thing starts moving on the minute again, I might, on the last minute, I might hit it for another 5,000. Looking for 1749 minimum. So 1 minute 57 seconds left. Minute 40. Still got room under that 100. Come on, let's do this. The 20's coming through the 50 on the 15 too. 1739. We got room. What's it saying? 1775 is our target then. $17.40. $17.41, 44, 42. I'm looking for 49. 50 seconds left. Come on. 44. 30 seconds. 40. 41. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 1740. Yeah, straight from the watch list too. 1743, 45. Here we go. 44. Darn it. 45. 46. 47. 43. 46. Come on, you can do it. Hit the 49. 48. Oh, damn. 48. Oh. And I'm out. Couldn't do it. Oh well. I think my fill's 1747. Well, that's 2250 on a day or so, and off 250. A couple thousand on the day. Cerveza, how do you spell Cerveza? C-E-R, Vesa. There we go. Gotta tell Twitterville. Have to tell Twitter. What would a day be without giving the Twitter people a hard time? Tell me I'm spelling Cerveza right though. Cerveza? Vesa. Cerveza. Nobody's gonna help me. Thanks, Reed. He's like, I'll fucking help you. Thanks, Colin. Oh, look at the dollar. Right up against res. Oh, it's come off. I wasn't the only one with that plan. You'll find that there's a method behind the madness if you don't know what I'm doing. Pay attention, okay? 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Stop drinking and pay attention. It's like when me and Sartaj called Reed the other night at whatever time on a Friday night. They were like, he's either going to be stoned out of his mind or under the keg, one of the two. But apparently he was just watching a football game or something, being a good boy. When I was in college on a Friday night, wait a second, I never got to college. That's right. If I was in college. Wow, nice play here. You want to pay attention to symmetry in this one. Symmetry, not in terms of price extension, but number of days green. Yeah, you should be okay. You should get, wow, what are you on, day 4? 1, 2, 3, wow. Got to be careful with that third day. But I don't want to freak you out there, Reed, because you should be okay. Either way, it's a nice stock. Don't fall in love with your stocks. NBGGY. Opa. It's a nice chart too. What else is going on out there? You guys had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. You guys were talking about FN was talking about EXO, and there was another one too. FN, I don't know what to call you other than FN. Anybody else get any of that CARA action? EXO. There was another one that you guys were talking about. Well, if there's something else, put it in there for me. Wow, I can't believe the lift oil got. I got it way too soon. Way too soon. EXO Bionics. Why do I know this one? Interactive chart. Sorry about my slurping. Trying to enjoy an espresso and do a trading room session here. It's not easy, okay. EXO, EKSO, count 1.467. Let's take a look at this breakout here. Wheat, the old man trade. EXO, so FN, I think it was. What do you mean by breakout? Like breakout of breakout. I think that's what you said. FN, didn't FN say something about a breakout? FN, what about EXO? Oh no, that was Kurt. Not sure if you trade breakouts, but I'm tracking IMMU. Let's take a look at that. EXO though, by the way, it's under the 200. It does respect the 200 as resistance. 200 keeps whacking it. Hit it really hard right there. Just about got up off the mat there, but then boom, knocked it out again. Knocked it out again there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and over there. got off the mat for a little while there, but it has a habit of definitely taking the fall. Now, what's different this time? Is there anything divergent there? You have serious resistance at 556. That's a double. You have some more resistance here at 346. Some more at 256. So your next resistance isn't that far up. 256. 20 is about to clear the 50. Could get you up over the 100. But you gotta watch that 200. Stock RSI is coming out down too, so it's overbought. Volume's really, volume's terrible here. $2.28 stock. There's your main problem with this stock. That's that's $200,000 in liquidity. I've moved more than that personally today. Well, if you include my oil trade. So you gotta be careful. Be very, very careful. That kind of liquidity. But anyway, it's got a history of getting knocked out by the 200. So, you could always trade between the 100 and the 200. Or if you get the 50, between the 50 and the 100. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying you just got to know how to trade it. So that's EXO. And then what's wrong with my mind? Oh right, Cervasis. IMMU. I know this one for some reason. $8.97. You're looking for a break of 904. Ooh, thing's got some mobile in that chart. Straight bull. I put 1703 closed. Oh yeah, that was on the other one. Yeah, wheat, what a great call, Reed. Really shoulda, coulda, woulda. Kurt, you still in the room or no? Maybe Kurt went away. Maybe my mic's not on. Maybe everybody's asleep. Maybe nobody cares. Well, I care. Let's take a look at IMMU. MACD is up. That's a good sign. Squeeze momentum. Most predictable, reliable indicator on TradingView. Hey Kurt, is up. If you use TradingView, get that squeeze MOM into your charts, because that is, by scientific evidence, the best indicator on the market. Anyway, it's green, trending up. MACD, trending up. Stock RSI says you might be a little bit oversold. Your MA is on the right side, 200, 100, 50, 20, all on the right side. Pulls back to the 100, the 50, the 20. Nice chart. Jeez. You know, the funny thing is, when it got into the bowl there, when it came back and it tested the 50, it just took off and never stopped. And it's in 1, 2, 3, 4. See its fifth leg? See that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It had to reconsolidate. And then boom, And that fifth leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, the fifth leg tested support of the bull itself, right? So horizontal line, you see that in your fifth leg? Comes back, tests the bull support, and kaboom, it gaps up. There's your setup. That's what we've been working on for weeks right there. Gets up over the 200, comes back, tests your, well, just about got the 200, tested the 20 MA. Second leg, test the 50 MA. Third leg, test the 20 MA. Fourth leg, and fifth leg right on top of the bull, and then boom, gapper. That's the setup. And we have a whole bunch of these in the early stages on our watch lists. So what can you expect from here? Well, you can expect it to pull back at least there, right? So I don't know what's happening with the fundamentals of this company, but I'll tell you, technically it's trading beautiful. So you're going to get a pullback. You always do, right? But, and the problem is, you know, it pretty much comes back to every MA. So you just got to watch on the pullback all the MAs. So on a pullback, you watch the 20, on the pullback the 50, and as soon as it bounces again, go with it. The liquidity is not bad. Special stockholder. Oh, meeting. I thought maybe they had an advocate move in or something. Nice stock. Trades really well. Really smooth. Good liquidity. Chart is awesome. It's just straight price breakout action. I typically won't take the long until it tests the MAs and bounces again, but this one's tough to get a hold of. I mean, that's a strong chart. We've got a whole bunch of these where, you know, you get up over the 200 and they're going through the process. Early stage stuff. On YouTube, on our midday chart reviews, we've got a whole ton of these. That's a great chart. The MACD is coming off a little bit there, but I think the problem is your stock RSI is coming down, so you're a little overbought. I think on that last one I said oversold, it's overbought. On the top is overbought, bottom's oversold. Nice chart though, really nice. See here, that almost comes back to the natural support, right? Because your natural support's somewhere in here, support resistance. So it did it there, it did it here. Actually, if you consider what it did the first time, this should really be about there. So yeah, I mean, it did exactly the same thing. So its symmetry is awesome. So if its symmetry plays out, so just basic Sesame Street symmetry, right? You just take a trend line and you just say, well, this time it did that. It's just like, you know, what doesn't look like the other in Sesame Street? And then you go like this, and you say, well, it's top. Let's take a closer look here. You know, your top scenario should be 959-ish. And then if you want to consider your fibs, you just these fibs are kind of funky. How would you do this one? This is pretty funky. Well, anyway, does it respect its fibs? It does. So then you need to go like this. Whoops. Clone this just to take a quick look at it. mouse is touchy mouse on this one. So, oh, by the way, we're still working on the scheduling for this master series for the technicals. There's a couple things we're working on it. Like, it's not like something on the back burner. We're working on it heavily here. Soon, very, very soon. For those that have been sending me emails. So, so you're gonna see. Oh yeah, you're into a pretty serious leg here. Darn it. Well, yeah, I don't think you're getting up over this 943 anytime soon. 943 to 960. I think you're going to see a pullback there at latest. Whoops. Remove. Anyway, yeah, 940 to 960 there, you're going to see a pullback. And then you'll have to see how it handles the 20 and the 50 or the 100. Wherever it gets bounced, then go again. But the idea would be to build out this model, build out the chart properly, so you know exactly, where it's bouncing from, where it's pulling back to. But it's respecting the fibs, so there's no reason it won't in the future. So you would just build it out. And if I remember on Wednesday, I'll dig into this one because it is very predictable. I mean, its symmetry is perfect. It respects its fibs. You could build out the chart really predictably, and then you could trade it, very predictably into the future. So it's decent from the perspective that it respects, it respects its trade properly. And that's, that's the number one thing when you're trading anything. Whether or not it's chaotic or not, right? You don't want chaos, you don't want to gamble. So I like it. I'm going to actually save this one. I'll just save it privately. And then I'll work on it in our midday review on Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. Sorry about the bulldog there. He's just waking up. He's a little noisy. Okay, so that's IMMU. At least you have kind of an upside resistance to look at. If it gets past where it's at right now, I'd look at that 940 to 960. And then we'll chart it and stay on the midday, and then I'll publish it to YouTube. But if there is anybody in the room that's not normally with us, well, there are a few people. What you want to do is just go to my Twitter feed, Kurt Milanopoly, and then just hit here. There's the YouTube link and Discord and stuff. But a whole bunch of raw videos on YouTube of the charts that we're watching and stuff. Videos. Midday reviews is what they're called. Yep. Okay, what else is going on the market? Anything? You guys are quiet. Very quiet. Yeah, no problem. I'd like to really dig into that. It's a nice stock to trade. I like stocks that really respect the technicals, right? Because, well, just look at my record, you'll have an idea. If you can get respect on the technicals, you can get 100 to 300% a year just, in a relaxed way, no gambling. We are 2 hours today left, yeah. So we could get some serious mojo going here anytime. So I'm going to look at these scanners real quick. So CARA did come off. So did I nail the top of the day? Just about, a penny. Well, I guess I could get going again. I don't nail tops and bottoms very often. Where am I here? Okay. What else should I be looking at? Anybody know? Oh, Eric's looks good on the day. It's holding up decent. NBGGY is holding up. Man, I sure like the way that trades. Yeah, love it. Love the way it trades. Gonna build a model out on that one. Very few stocks actually respect their fibs and MAs and symmetry like that. Very interesting. PA, I am short currently, targeting my exit around 920-ish. PA. Yeah, if you guys have any, just throw them into the room. Casual day. Are you talking about palladium? Did I read that right? I am getting old, so you gotta bear with me. I'm almost 50 years old. Holy shit. Or are we talking Palomina on TSX? Are we talking about palladium futures? Maybe I'm lagging on that computer. Let's see. Oh shit. What is wrong with this computer today? Holy. I'm gonna black out soon. Yeah, anyway. Palladium futures. You know what? I don't think our TradingView subscription has it. I don't think we're subscribed. I'll find out here right away. Nope. I'll have to tell Sartash. Nope, we are not. Sorry, man. Why, I'm not sure, but we're not subscribed to that one. SCHNARNAWEPF, some good charts today. Yeah, sorry, Kurt. I'll talk to Sartash and tell him to make sure we're subscribed, and I'll go through that one on Wednesday. SCHN. Palladium, I don't know anything about it. One of my buddies trades it all the time and tells me I'm an idiot for not being aware. But you know, you deal with so many things. SCHN. What is SCHN? Didn't we? Schnitzer. $26.10. Wow. So steel does have its Momo, hey? We started seeing that in the charts, what, 3 or 4 trading days ago or whatever. The only problem with these steel stocks is they just don't respect the 200. Well, I guess, you know, a little bit. It's just that they overextend, I guess, to the upside and downside. So I should be careful what I say because they, you know. Anyway, wow. Holy. Yeah, that makes sense. Within the last week, we started to see it in a lot of these charts, steel charts, 3.77%. The thing that concerns me is there's an inflection coming. Just a whole bunch of charts from last night were screaming inflection coming. If this holds up, this support in the Dixie 95.50, if that holds up on its retest and it gets a bounce, and especially if it gets past this quadrant here, this algo quadrant, and sticks up in here, there's one signal of that inflection I'm talking about. And that's just one of many charts. But this was charted 5 months ago, this model. And when you chart that far in advance, a model, and you know that's what you're looking for, 95.50, and it happens, that's a serious signal. It's not like you charted it, 13 minutes or 13 days. 5 months is a long time to have a model play out. So we'll see if it holds. If it does, this and a whole bunch of other things are screaming inflection. Why did I go off on that rant? Can't remember. Okay. ARNA WETF. Oh, because of the steel stocks. Yeah, so careful is what I'm saying. Steel stocks. They, who knows? They could be front running that inflection. I don't know. I'd have to dig deeper into each, right? And we will. That's going to be part of my little study before Wisdom Tree, before next week. A lot of the financials are going to do very, very well this year. Well, right through Trump's presidency, if things keep going this way. So that's got its 200, 20s through the 200, so it's into the bull. Stock RSI is a little overbought. MACD is dead though. So squeeze momentum's up a little bit. Did lose the 200 last time, it gained it, but that happens a lot on the first try after the downdraft. This one's a decent setup read. Volume's a little light, but it's a holiday. Its average volume is 1.5, so that's decent volume. It's decent liquidity. That's a decent one. Yep. I'm gonna put that one on watch actually. Yeah, that MACD's odd. I don't know what to say about that. I thought the squeeze momentum would be flat. Well, it is almost flat, but considering that MACD's flat, that squeeze should be flat too. I don't quite get that. That's an anomaly. There's a reason for it. I don't know what it is though. It's odd. Whoops. Hey Reed, I got to give back one to pay it forward here today. Can I shoot this one out there, or should I keep this one on a private watch list, or what do you want me to do here? I've committed to paying forward one a day to the general public. Well, my computer's doing that today. It's very funky. Oh, look at that. It's getting moving right now. Can you guys hear my bulldog snoring his face off again? I don't know what to do with him. Yep, it's already on my post. Feel free. Okay. WETF. Publish. WETF. On watch. 200 MA regained. I just have to take a minute and do this. This is all part of my keeping the Zen going properly here. Somebody gave me a very serious lecture a couple weeks ago, and they were right. They're like, you can't just take all that wealth out of the markets without giving something back for free, right? WTF. My argument is, like, everybody should have some skin in the game. Anyway, that's a whole other discussion. Maybe I'm just a little old school on it. Came off like down, run down, or run up? Did run up or run down? I thought it was funny. Yeah, he's always got to be on top of me, monkey. Always has to be on top of you. Like, he can't just. Anyway, it's a bulldog. Wow, oil's still holding up. Thanks for bringing it to the team. At hedge. No. My brain was thinking there's a bunch that Hedge brought into the room today I got to go look at here. Let's tag this one. Why not? Nick, I think you brought 5 or 6 in there I'd like to take a look at. May as well. Wow, I can't believe how well oil's holding up. Mind you, it makes sense. Okay, I'm not going to read my DMs right now because you'll all see them. Looks like there's only one waiting anyway. Open house. Bye-bye. Paste. Gotta take the time out and do this. I promised. Oh, there's my conversation with my daughter. I have beautiful twin daughters, by the way. Identical twins, 23 years old. WTI. And Google Plus. Yep, I did it right. Except I don't know if that's your name and all those things, Reed, or if you even have Google Plus, but oh well, we may as well just put one in here. Why not? We did it. Okay, WETF. Guess I'll just put this out on my Twitter feed, just for completion's sake. If there's any fantastic charting there or anything. Okay, WETF, like it. Some good stuff here today. Holy crap, oil's still going. Run just came off a fib resistance pretty hard. Hey Nick, are you in the room? If you're in the room, give me your top 3 that you put in today. I'd like to take a peek. Well, OPA NBGGY. I like this one. Sir neck around. What else is going on out here? Nothing else going on out there, guys. Guys and gals. So here I am talking to Nicholas on the mic, and he's DM'd me saying that he's off to spend some time with his son. So he was not in the room anyway.